Did you know that the Basenji dog breed doesn't bark, it yodels? A unique trait among the canine kingdom. As we delve into the world of dogs, we'll unearth a treasure trove of fascinating facts about these captivating creatures. Stay tuned to discover more about our furry friends. Scene script. Dogs can smell human emotions. Yes, you heard it right. Let's dive into the world of canine olfactory prowess. Dogs have an extraordinary sense of smell that's hard for us humans to comprehend. Imagine being able to detect a teaspoon of sugar in 2 Olympic-sized swimming pools. That's the equivalent of a dog's sense of smell. They have between 200,000 to 500,000 scent receptors in their noses, compared to our measly 5 million. This gives them a sniffing ability that's tens of thousands times more sensitive than ours. But what's even more amazing is how they use this extraordinary capability. Dogs don't just smell the world, they read it like a story, full of intricate details. They can smell fear, anxiety, sadness, and even happiness in humans. When we're scared or anxious, our bodies release adrenaline, which dogs can pick up on. When we're happy, we release dopamine, which dogs can also detect. This means that your furry friend can literally smell your emotions. But it doesn't stop there. Incredibly, dogs can even detect diseases in humans. Their super-sensitive noses can pick up on the subtle changes in our body odor caused by illnesses. They can sniff out cancer, diabetes, and even malaria, often before medical tests can. This has led to dogs being used in medical settings to detect diseases in patients. So, when you see your dog sniffing around, remember they are not just smelling, they're interpreting the world in a way we can barely imagine. They're picking up on emotions, detecting health issues, and understanding their environment in a depth that's beyond our comprehension. So, next time you're feeling down, remember your dog probably knows and he's there for you. No wonder dogs are man's best friend. They're not just pets, they're empathetic companions, health detectors, and so much more. Their sense of smell is truly a marvel of nature. Dogs have been our companions for a lot longer than you might think. Indeed, the bond between humans and dogs stretches back thousands of years, entwining our histories in a fascinating tale of companionship, survival, and mutual benefit. Let's take a step back in time. Imagine a world in the throes of the Ice Age, where early humans and wolves were both struggling to survive. These wolves began to follow human hunting parties, scavenging leftovers. Over time, a remarkable thing happened. The wolves that were less fearful and more friendly towards humans had a better chance of survival. They were fed more, bred more, and slowly but surely, evolved into a distinct species, our beloved dogs. Fast forward to ancient civilizations and we see dogs in various roles and capacities. In ancient Egypt, dogs were greatly revered and often depicted in their art and mythology. Anubis, the god of the afterlife in ancient Egyptian religion, was depicted as a man with the head of a canine. In ancient Rome, dogs served as guardians and were symbols of loyalty. In fact, the Latin phrase cave canem, beware of dog, was a common sight in Roman households, a testament to the protective nature of these animals. In the Far East, dogs were not just pets, but also symbols of good luck and prosperity. The Shiba Inu and Akita, native Japanese breeds, are still celebrated today for their loyalty and courage. As we move into more recent history, dogs have taken on roles as diverse as the cultures they live in. They have served in wars, assisted in hunting, herded livestock, and even pulled sleds in the snowbound regions of the world. Today, dogs are not just pets, they're therapy animals, guide dogs, search and rescue dogs, and so much more. They're integral parts of our societies, our cultures, and our hearts. From ancient times to our modern day, dogs have truly been man's best friend. Their roles may have changed throughout history, but one thing remains constant: the unwavering loyalty and love they bring into our lives. Ever wonder what your dog is trying to tell you? Well, you're not alone. Dogs, much like us, have a complex system of communication, using both vocalizations and body language to express themselves and connect with their human companions. Let's start with body language. Dogs use every part of their body to communicate, from the tips of their wagging tails to the position of their ears. A relaxed dog, for example, will have a loose, wiggly body and a wagging tail. But a stiff body, pinned ears, and a low tail can indicate fear or aggression. Barking, howling, whining, and growling are all forms of vocal communication in dogs. But it's not just the sounds they make, it's how they make them. A low growl can be a warning, while a high-pitched bark might indicate excitement or playfulness. Whining or whimpering can signal discomfort or distress, but also anticipation or excitement. It's a symphony of sounds, each with its own meaning. Dogs also use their eyes to communicate. Direct eye contact can be a sign of challenge or aggression in the dog world, while looking away or avoiding eye contact is often a calming or submissive signal. So if your dog is staring you down, it might be time to blink or look away to diffuse the tension. Humans often miss these subtle cues because we rely heavily on verbal communication. But to a dog, these signals are loud and clear. They're speaking a language that's evolved over thousands of years, designed to communicate effectively within their pack, and now, with us. Dogs also communicate with other dogs through scent marking. This might seem like a strange concept to us, but to dogs, it's like reading the daily news. Each mark carries information about the dog's health, mood, and territorial claims. So when your dog insists on sniffing every tree during your walk, they're just catching up on the local gossip. So, next time your dog is trying to communicate, pay close attention. You might learn something new. And remember, understanding your dog's communication can strengthen your bond and help you meet their needs more effectively. It's all part of the joy of sharing your life with a canine companion. Have you ever wondered why small dogs live longer than large dogs? This is a curiosity that has intrigued many dog lovers, and today we're going to delve into it. First, let's discuss the factors that influence a dog's lifespan. It's not as simple as one size fits all. Multiple factors come into play. Some of these factors include breed, size, and genetics. Just like humans, dogs have a wide range of lifespans, with some breeds naturally having a longer lifespan than others. Size plays a significant role in a dog's lifespan. Generally, smaller dogs tend to live longer than their larger counterparts. This is somewhat counterintuitive, as in the animal kingdom, larger animals like elephants or whales typically outlive smaller ones. But in the world of dogs, the tiny Chihuahua often outlives the towering Great Dane. But why is this the case? Well, it boils down to how fast dogs of different sizes age. Larger dogs grow from puppies to adults at a much faster rate than smaller dogs. This rapid growth could lead to a shorter lifespan as their bodies work harder and age quicker. Genetics also have a part to play in a dog's lifespan. Certain breeds are prone to specific health problems that can affect their lifespan. For instance, boxers are more susceptible to cancer, while dachshunds often struggle with spinal issues. However, it's important to remember that these are general trends and not hard and fast rules. Each dog is unique, and many factors, including diet, exercise, and veterinary care, can influence their lifespan. In essence, while we can use breed, size, and genetics as guides, they aren't definitive predictors of how long a dog will live. It's a complex interplay of many factors, some of which we can control, and others we cannot. And let's not forget, it's not just about the quantity of years, but the quality of life we give our canine friends. Remember, every moment with your dog is precious, so make them count. Dogs have even made it into outer space. Isn't that a fascinating fact? Let's delve into the story of a particular canine who was the first of her kind to journey into the cosmos. Her name was Laika, a stray dog from Moscow who was chosen for the most extraordinary mission. In the mid-20th century, during the throes of the Cold War, the space race was in full swing. Laika was chosen by the Soviet Union to be launched aboard the spacecraft Sputnik 2 in November of 1957. This mission made her the first animal to orbit Earth. This was not a joyride, however. Laika's journey was fraught with challenges and danger. She was trained to endure the harsh conditions of space travel, and her spacecraft was equipped with a life support system to sustain her during the journey. But beyond the technicalities of the mission, Laika's story holds a deeper significance. Her voyage into space demonstrated the potential for life to survive in an environment previously thought to be inhospitable. It was a significant milestone in the space race, proving that living beings could withstand the journey into space, paving the way for human space travel. So not only are dogs our best friends, but they are also pioneers in space exploration. Now, isn't that something to bark about?